Good day, ma'am and sir, especially our handsome instructor, Doc Nilyaman sir. Good day po. So today, I will be discussing about Republic Act 8792 or known as E-Commerce Act. Hacking? An e-commerce case. What is e-commerce? Don't you know that it is a law protecting us against scams, fraudsters, and cybercrimes related case? Let us tell you about that then. Did you know? Republic Act 8792 or known as Electronic Commerce Act was signed into law last June 14, 2000 under President Joseph Ejercito Estrada. The law took effect last June 19, 2000. So, what is E-Commerce Act? An act providing for the recognition and use of electronic commercial and non-commercial transactions, penalties for unlawful use thereof, and other purposes. What exactly does e-commerce mean? E-commerce means electronic commerce is buying and selling of goods and services or the transmitting of funds or data over an electronic network, primarily the internet. Very example of this, kanang mag-grocery ka using your card or savings or credit card to pay over the counter. This law protect as such. Section 5, there are 3. So, electronic data messages, electronic signatures, electronic documents. Electronic data messages refers to information generated, sent, received, or stored by electronic, optical, or similar means. Electronic signatures refers to any distinctive mark, characteristic, or sound electronic form representing the identity of a person and attached to or logically associated with the electronic data message or electronic document. How about electronic documents, the last one? It refers to information or the representations of information, data, figures, symbols, or other modes of written expressions, described or however represented by which a right is established. Now, what are the salient points of this Republic Act 8792? Section 6 to 13. This section, it gives legal recognition of electronic data messages, electronic documents, and electronic signature as evidence in a court. Section 16 allows the formation of contracts in electronic form. Section 16 makes banking transaction done through ATM switching networks absolute once consummated. Under Section 24, parties are given the right to choose the type and level of security methods that suit their needs. Under Section 25 and 26, this section provides the mandate for the electronic implementation of transport documents to facilitate carriage of goods. This includes documents such as, but not limited to, remember this but not limited to multimodal airport, road, rail, inland, waterway, carrier, post receipts, transport documents issued by freight forwarders, marine, ocean bill of landing, non-negotiable seaway bill, charter party bill of lading. Under Section 27, mandates the government to have the capability to do e-commerce within 2 years or before June 19, 2002. Under the Section 28, this mandates RP Web to be implemented is a strategy that intends to connect all government offices to the internet and provide universal access to the general public. The Department of Transportation and Communications, National Telecommunications Commission, and National Computer Center will come up with policies ang ilang rules that shall lead to substantial reduction of cost of telecommunication and internet facilities to ensure the implementation of RP Web. Under Section 28, made cable, broadcast, and wireless physical infrastructure within the activity of telecommunication. Under this Section 29, empowers the Department of Trade and Industry to supervise the development of e-commerce in the country. It can also come up with policies, regulations needed to facilitate the growth of e-commerce. Under this Section 30, provided guidelines as to when a service provider can be liable. Under Section 31 and 32, these authorities and parties with the legal right can only gain access to electronic documents, electronic data message, electronic signatures. For confidentially purposes, it shall not share or convey to other person. So, kaning Section 33, hacking or cracking refers to unauthorized access including the introduction of computer viruses is punishable by a fine from 100,000 to maximum commensurating to the damage, with imprisonment from 6 months to 3 years. Under the Section 33, piracy through the use of telecommunication networks such as the internet that infringes intellectual property rights is punishable. The penalties are the same as hacking. All existing laws such as the Consumer Act of the Philippines also applies to e-commerce transaction. So, my case is Section 33 of E-Commerce Act? Yes. And now we will seek help to the NBI and knock off those thugs. So, remember of this. Anyone who uses the internet, computer, cellular phone, and other IT-enabled devices has the duty to know Republic Act 8792. And there's the saying, as the old saying goes, ignorance of the law doesn't excuse anyone. That's all. Thank you.